Hello. Welcome to Banishers. Press any key to start. What if all I have are buttons? End user agreement. Accept. Privacy policy. General personal data protection policy. In order to ensure the best possible quality of the game's current and future content, we wish to collect and process data that will be useful to us. This includes information about the way you play, as well as the error logs and hardware configuration. I will leave that on. Next. So the left symbol is barely visible. I am blind as a bat, we're leaving it as is. Next. Sound bar. Headphones. What is night mode? Use this option for me to play the game on a low volume. Choose if you want to. Next. We're going to turn the volume down just a smidgen. There we go. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my automod held your statement at him. Swipe to allow or deny. Alright, back. Let's see here. Story for players who will wish to focus on the narrative. We're gonna go with normal. Because I'm a normie.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Oh, it's a tender. Chicken tender?
I dreamed of clouds.
I don't know.
Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. And I need to pee.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest
Super
banishers
cute.
I
The
ever
story's
knew.
gonna make me cry, I'm sure of it.
Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse, and twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two. I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Grim, but still pretty. Rats.
I think we can get through here.
Can't interact.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Looks steady enough.
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Let me walk on this.
Over-eager apprentices. I can break my way through here.
Break your way through where? Oh, this. Okay. I was staring at it. She just fucking yeeted herself off of there. Like it was nothing.
You do not belong here.
You were right. This bitch haunted. I didn't
Everything all right down
see
there?
what it said.
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Dear cousin, this farce that is New Eden Town has gone on long enough. You tried all you could to make it work, to build something there. But if the words you send me are true, then by God, take your wife and your precious children, pack your belongings, and leave that ungodly place. Come to Providence and live with us. There is farm work here, and Simon and I will gladly take you until you find a place of your own. Please, I am begging you. Come to us. We are family, and the children will be safer here. John James, 8th of September, 1694. Alright. Can I not go up there to him? Okay. Leather. Okay. More rats. Okay.
Ah, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Where'd he go? Okay. Ooh. Or dead things. Oh. Banish gauge is full. Press A to banish your target. Okay.
Time to leave for good.
That's pretty cool. Perhaps these words will be lost in time, but I must write them. Date I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. New Eden is cursed. You who read this now, I tell you, run. It's pretty haunted in here.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Ooh.
Well, you tried.
She's cheeky. I like her.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Give me all the flavor.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always. Who the hell burns their own crops?
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home.
Or leather. It's just a lamp. Sprint. Right, so he fucked off somewhere else. And now...
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses.
What are you looking at? More to read. Susanna, it's been days since we ate. Each day the town empties further. Folk would sooner risk the cold than stay. The minister said help was on its way, but I do not know how much time we have left, or how much time before the next sickness takes us all. I shall entrust my neighbor with this letter in the hope that it will reach you. If nothing changes, I'll try to cross the woods myself. I hear folk assemble bands, the better to safely brave the wilderness. May God help us. Sarah. I don't think
People
Sarah
are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
The welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Area of investigation.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Indicates that you are inside the investigation zone. Okay. But there's people in there, and you're in my fucking way, sir. There is a sir in there. Okay, fine. We're looking for the inn. Alright, cool. I won't harass people, I guess. Even though I want to. I want to harass people. Inn is this way, docks are this way, cemetery is this way. Oh, a person I can harass. Or not. Alright, cool. Everybody's afraid of me.
This must be the inn. Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in.
Yes,
As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is thick-skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
The esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her, and rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners, or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely, with their expertise, we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said. Rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
You were only so very glad to dismiss her when you first met her.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for
He
many
does a little
long
bit,
months
doesn't he?
now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment.
His mouth isn't big
First,
enough, though.
there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What did Charles know about it? What had he learned?
Tragically, I had not yet had the opportunity to discuss his investigation, and his passing now excludes the possibility. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Clothing keeps doing weird
Our
shit.
contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles. Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
You're not gonna follow me, sir? Sir? Okay, fine. Oh, okay. That was...
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Knock, knock.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
To be living in the 1600s and have no husband.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find a way.
Was that the room button? Was it this button? Ah, yes. Oh, cool. Oh my god, the map. It is big. Big mapu. Okay. New Scotch tune in G major. Okay. So now we have
Purcell.
sheet music.
Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
No. Oh, didn't mean to spin that quick. November 1694. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer. Be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research, to take note of all of your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. The man did not
I didn't know
safe.
Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
That is locked.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him. Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse?
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Oh, goodness. Fucking sneezes. Huh. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. Oh, that's sweet. Study of HP cells. Cheap item for strings. Okay. Sadness in interval. That was weird. Okay. Let's see here. Papers strewn about. My beloved Esther. What? Oh, these are from like 10 years ago. Oh, does she just have love letters from him scattered on the table? Oh my god. That's really heartbreaking. Hold on just a sec. Yeah.
Where are you staying,
this
my
game
dears?
is gonna make
The
me
governor
sob,
had a
I'm
room
sure.
prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake?
Of course.
Aw. Oh god, it's more love letters. She really is just like... They're just scattered all over the table. Oh. That's all they are. There's a bunch of love letters. More love letters. Jeez Louise.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Alright, so we're supposed to be heading up the stairs.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Sorry about that. Kid came in.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
What is that? Oh. What chess piece is that? Adam, tell me the chess piece. It says a precious king. But that doesn't look like a king that I've seen before.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
I like her. She's cheeky. Oh my god, it's a powdered wig.
Remember when he started to wear these? To look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Big ol' map. Okay. Hopefully. Kids are just done being kids now. Theological book from Charles's personal collection. Is that Latin? I wonder if that's a real book. Since they're doing this like historical fiction thing. Oh my god, that is a real book. The title translates to Fortress of the Faith. Ooh, and is apparently rabidly anti-Semitic. Or Macarius. I'm just gonna sort of casually assume that most of these are real works then. Charles's note. None on this side of the water and few on the other know that I came to New Eden as minister in order to pursue research into New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. What strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches, and if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. Fortress? Is that what we're going with here? The Uwu speak? Another book. Frenhofer. Balthazar Hans Frenhofer. That is an interesting name. Inspect. She comes to me in dreams. Oof, that's dark.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions? Foreshadowing? Is someone behind this? Who is the real target and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot pursue.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Hint obtained. Investigate the bedroom. Cool.
When I first met Charles, he was reading his Bible in a noisy tavern. I was drunk. He pretended not to notice.
says I'm still within the search radius. Is that just because I'm close enough to the bedroom, or... Oh, I
I
didn't...
can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more
Seems
fond of the
very
moment
haunted.
now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander. Got enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Though children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Am I gonna continuously have to, like, read Bible verses again? 3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infusion before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Evelyn. Brooch. Three-hilted sword. That just seems excessive.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
What did I just take? Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teachings of my master, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown when the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation. The sagacious and pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with a nocturnal female horse, as in the French word I can't pronounce, or the German Nachtmare. Mare here comes from 12th century Middle Dutch and means ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit defined by its only purpose: to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare. But why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity, supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception and make them endure their worst fear. Able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmares its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul that this is not what it has risen upon us. How would we then escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information, but where to find them? Your face moved. Here we are. To Esther's sister. Unsent letter. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is, or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Oh my god, I'm gonna sob reading this. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I have failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord, have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Another hint obtained. Mr. Davenport did not properly bid her husband farewell and now suffers from it. I feel like we're gonna have to go to the fucking cemetery.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
See? I knew it. There is a brain between my ears. That's still locked, okay.
Are you leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
Poor thing.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Gonna relate to your face.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles and help Charles with Charles. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
To find the location of your next objective, open your map. What? Okay, so how do I... Okay, there's stairs here. I assume I have to go this way. So I take a right. Hello.
You'd be one of the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your name, I have forgotten it.
Antea Duarte. You may happen upon my companion, Red McGrath, about the place.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides,
Smart
I have
woman.
no name to give you.
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy from Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
The animation around the wrists is a little concerning. Do you see it?
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Okay, so... I'm not going the right direction. I need to turn around and take a left. Wait. Okay. Who are you?
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Oh, okay. Have your moment. Sir.
Get out of my way.
Oh, spicy. Bunch of ruffians. Warning, the docks are closed for sabotage by fire. All trade to Boston, Marblehead, Salem, etc. is cut until the saboteur is caught. That seems pretty rude.
This fire can't have started on its own. Not in this cold.
Who are you?
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all.
So on edge.
Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
Squires,
I'll tell you this.
Paris.
Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen that might help me with my work?
I've seen famine, madness, the shadow of early death. Weather, too. So much weather. I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rode ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
I like the way he says that.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
What do we have here? Yoink. We have something flittering along the path up there. A rat. A spirit.
A wisp, so close to town.
Cemetery is closed by order of the governor. Well, that doesn't apply to me. I'm not smart. I'm gonna go into the closed cemetery.
Where are you leading me?
B to dodge.
More of you? Down you go.
Oh, so block is on that side.
No one is safe here.
Goodness. Axe.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Alright, where did the wisp go? What's up, Buttercup? You just came to get a hug? Alright, come get a hug. Did you have milk already today? You had milk already today. You should stick to water. Gotta make sure you stay hydrated. Okay. Did you have milk?
No.
Okay. Then you can have a small cup of milk.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there are band-aids.
Don't do one of the long ones that covers my other skin.
Nope. I'm gonna let you take it, and I'm gonna let you choose, and... Okay. You know what? I also need to BRB. Because I need to BIO. So... I'll be right back. I return. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna save the game. Oh my god. Okay. That was manual save. Yes. Investigate the cemetery. Difficulty normal. 1057. Alright, cool. Do I go up and to the right, or do I go to the left? I feel like up and to the right is probably... I see a thing. Hey! Shroom! Hoof fungus. Alright, cool. What is that? Why are my spider senses tingling? As a banisher, you can feel places or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity to these elements, your Bane ring will be triggered and light up with an orange aura. Walk around to find the source. Alright, cool. Okay.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers. Many dead in more recent years.
Nothing back there. Not going on the beach yet. Adam, this bitch so haunted. Find the nearby spectral mark. Find the place where Charles died. Me ring should be lighting up here again soon. Yep, there it is. It seems like an exit. Yeah, okay. Well, I found the wisp again.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
That would be cool. Perform ritual. Okay. Memories of the dead linger here. To reveal them, you must gather the necessary resources. Okay. I have 2 of 3 pyrite. Pyrite can be found in Darkwood region or bought from merchant. Okay.
Mixing pyrite with those plants I found should work.
Okay. Oh, look at that. It's pyrite.
That's all I need.
Okay. Banishers can perform ritual. Performing a ritual consumes resources even if you select an incorrect ritual. So, select the correct ritual. Alright, cool. Next, to reveal the memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. Okay. Okay. Execute.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost?
The woman in white.
Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it?
Charles's Bible, found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's open to Job 7:13 through 15. 13 when I already read those. This tie is doused with the essence of Charles's ghost. After a closure performance by Antea, the bond between the ghost and the world will be severed for good. Okay.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. If I can find his grave.
Oh, cool. Now we must find his grave. I bet you it's that fancy one. Maybe it's not. Oh, I was hoping it was the one down and around the corner. Oh well.
Here you are.
Perform a ritual. Charles's Bible. Oh great. What ritual was it that I was supposed to do? Make the ghost manifest. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the make manifest. Execute.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk.
Charles is very dead. But
We've
he's about
come
to
too
back.
far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a Banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face. But I heard a woman. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor.
Aww.
You know me.
Don't make this difficult, dude.
You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
Yep, now I'm sobbing.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do
Oh,
it.
that didn't take long.
The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he needed.
My Charles, where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
Girl can jog. Oh, is this the locked door in the house?
I'm sorry.
Nope.
I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Okay. There anything to clicky wiki?
You should get some sleep. You'll need it.
Aha! This was the locked door. Awesome. Cool. Quicker way to the cemetery. Oh my god! Is he playing one of those weird ass little, He is! I don't remember what those are fucking called. That's so great. Is that literally... I'm just supposed to rest?
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But?
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
It's like a mouth fork
Were
or
you
something.
really
I don't remember what
about
they're
to
called.
banish Charles?
Gonna Google mouth fork. Jaw harp. That's what it is.
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A scent puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't, eh?
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be how did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
I don't like that sound. Ah, yeah, nightmare.
And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Oh. Now it's my turn to be a man. Look at him. I'm a man. A white man at that. Banisher techniques. As Banishers, we are no spiritual guides or inquisitors. We are ghost hunters for hire, specialized and sensitive crafters who train hard to protect the livings through our rituals and knowledge about ghosts and specters. We are no cult. There is no hierarchy nor established dogma among us. The most obvious reason why a banisher becomes a banisher is because he or she wants to protect the living from the dead. Whatever the reason, we are efficient, adaptive, and versatile. Our community is sparse and nomadic, just like our predecessors were. We wander the world in search of living victims of the dead, cleansing haunting cases using techniques tried and trusted and honed by generations of masters and pupils, releasing or banishing the ghost, rarely blaming the living. Unlike puny sorcerers, we do not waste our time crafting enchanted rifles with the butt, barrel, and stock engraved with runes and other symbols of power for hunting specters or otherwise. Who would wish to depend on a single weapon? Instead, we bring our bane powder, prepared according to recipes handed down from generation to generation, rendering any firearm capable of shooting and damaging a supernatural target, no matter what the ammunition. Efficient, adaptive, versatile. Our knowledge of alchemy and botany helps us selecting minerals and plants whose properties will support our work. We do not waste time in libraries or schoolrooms. We do not waste time drawing, carving, or engraving complex circles of power, because what we gain in power or nuance, we lose twice as much or more in time, risking putting ourselves and those around us in unnecessary danger. Instead, a clever banisher carries stamps in wood or metal with which to mark a door, wall, or stone, with the necessary symbols for the appropriate ritual. We also wear rings upon our fingers with these symbols, so we always have a range of powerful runes close at hand, as it were. Efficient, adaptive, versatile. Thus we prevail, Thus we fight. Thus we send back the creeping dead where they are supposed to be. From Death to the Dead by Balthazar H. Frenhofer. Frenhofer. I still like that. That's such a great name. All right.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Okay, so they move the same.
Who's there? Antea?
Are we still in a nightmare? That is some awful neat handwriting. What if Judd was one of us?
Why would you go up there alone? Open. Antea!
Oh, hello, sir.
Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you?
Okay.
You're the boss and all, but you could have included me.
I don't like what's coming. Ooh.
Three blind mice. See how they run, see how they run.
This ain't creepy
Run,
at all.
red, run. See how they run, red. Run, run, red, run. Run. See how they run, red. Run. Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they...
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Antea?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea? You hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself!
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Ooh.
Will you slay the righteous?
Angie.
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hellsballs. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
No.
Antea!
Boss fight.
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
We only wish to speak with you.
Ooh.
Die!
I don't know how to block, and that's a problem.
Your lover will betray you too!
We are not your enemy.
Oh. Adam, I'm not doing good. Which one do I hit?
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
We want to help you.
You too will be consumed!
We want to help you.
No! Okay. My journey has not ended. Give it to me again.
3 blind mice, 3 blind mice. See, 3 blind mice. See how they run. See how they.
Okay, we can skip. Right, awesome.
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
We want to help you.
You can't reach me!
Ooh.
You too will be consumed!
There's no need to fight.
No.
Your lover will betray you too!
We want to help you.
I can barely feel a thing!
Okay, cool.
Your lover will betray you too!
There's no need to fight.
Yes, Antea. If you laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back!
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Oh.
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
So I'm upset.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name.
Wow, we've only just gotten through the prologue. Alright, cool.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever. But do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
nightmare. How it spoke. How it tore right through. I've never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He was trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while, yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
Have faith, you say, that you do not know me. Easy said, harder done.
What comes easy in life tends not to matter. It's the hard stuff that counts. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why do you hate me?
I serve my mistress. She bids me help you, so I help you. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Until we meet again, then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell?
Girl just walked through air. Quest completed. Yeah. That's right. We take everything we can. Inspect. Banisher, if you read this, it means that 1, you have enough brain to know your alphabet. 2, you have not resisted going through what I left behind. 3, you may take whatever you deem useful since my mistress wants you to live. Cheeky, I love it. Alright, the origin of the Banishers. Exorizon and exorcism. From the old Greek root Alamon, a wanderer, to the Latin exulo, an exiler, to the Frankish banjan, an exiler or banisher. In ancient Greece, was there the... Oh my god. More words than I know how to read. Adam, I'm illiterate. Metragirtes? A cult of wandering beggar priests. From place to place went they, singing songs and bringing drums that the spirits of the dead be calmed, or set free, or exiled. This they did in honor of the long-dead Thracian magician Orpheus, he whose love for Eurydice was so powerful that he followed her through the land of the dead and into the abyss, won her freedom, and near brought her back. As the world grew, so too did the knowledge of these sons and daughters of Orpheus. But some did not embrace the new wisdom, they learned not and remained forever beggar priests. Through shapes and patterns seen and heard from antiquity to modern times, these wanderers use the hidden laws of the universe to open the gates and send the spirits of the dead away. To serve the living, the Banishers destroy the dead. But they know little. They have forgotten their parentage. They have lost touch with we who seek the colors and the shades of all the light and all the dark, the good and the bad and everything, living and dead. The Banishers have their uses, yes, as a hammer has its use when driven a nail must be. But the hammer does not care about the plank or the nail, nor does it understand it is made of the same wood and iron. The Banishers know nothing of the hem, for they are not, and might never be, one of us. They do not stand between the world of women and men and everlasting darkness. They do not minister to the dead, so that the living may live. They do not know, for they are not witches. They are yet the children of Orpheus, and they do not look back. That's interesting.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
Smart bean.
Where am I?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. We are a ways. Look at all those ships just smashed against the rocks. Adam, I feel like this is turning into running simulator. Take a jog simulator.
damn it. What am I doing here?
Ah, yes, more pyrite. Give. Local Scott mourns dead on stroll. Denied. Looks like there's something up there. How do... Alright, cool. Alright, I'm in the search area. What the frick frack am I searching for? Find your way. The ends of the earth. Okay. Oh, am I gonna have to kill the puppies?
God, fella, now's not the time.
Aw, I don't want to kill the puppies. Do I? I have to kill the puppies. Threat indicator points to an enemies that are out of sight. The different colors indicate different behaviors. Red, incoming attack. Orange, incoming projectile. Green, incoming possession. Okay.
Away with... Come on, you mongrels!
What in the hell am I doing?
I have a skill point. Corpse. Okay. Alright, I solved that. Alright. More leather.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
What is this way? Ooh, there's a chest. Loot! Leather, pyrite. Piece of 8. I got 37 pieces of 8. Oh great, more of them. Is that a cave of them? Can I... Oh geez. Okay.
I've warned you! Away with you!
God, what is happening? What?
Antea?
Okay, but which way is the correct way to go? And do I want to go the correct way yet? Or do I want to go over here and see what's... Why are you suddenly being so slow, my man? Okay. We're gonna go back down this. And then we're gonna head right here. And this is where we're gonna call it quits. Save game. That's where I'm gonna end my stream. Thanks for watching. I enjoyed doing it. I'm gonna be back again on Wednesday at 10 Central to continue the playthrough. Good night.